What's up, guys? So, I know we haven't been on for a long time. I'm going to start filming some more. What we got going on today in the shop is I'm fixing some strut towers on a Foxbody. Go figure. But I fixed one side so far over here. I'm going to do the other side. I'm going to film the other side incomplete, time-lapse and all that stuff. But this is the side I already did. Let's bring it over here. So, that's it. I replaced it with, I just basically used some plate steel, 14 gauge. Didn't come out too bad. I'm no fabricator. I'm no frame guy, nothing like that. But I put a layer underneath, and then I put a layer over it, like factory. I spot welded it here and somewhere in here, and then I welded it in. It's not too bad. Up here you can see some imperfections, but I'm just going to give it a little skim coat. It is what it is. But that is pretty much fixed now. Not too bad for a novice. But when we come over here, that's what it looked like before. Except it had a little hole right here starting. So I'm going to cut this spot out. And most likely what we're going to find underneath is like what I had here. See, that was the outside. And then this is what the frame looked like underneath. It was just crusty junk. So that's what I'm guessing I'm going to find under here. I'm going to cut it out now. And then I'll cut this first layer off. And then I'll get back to you guys so you can see what's going on underneath. Alright, and just like that, we've uncovered all that. So, remember, it looked like this. Didn't look bad. But then when you get under there, look at that. That is not good. If I would have just left that alone and just grinded down the top and just painted over it, this would have came back and, I don't know. Shoot. Maybe next winter I'd be pulling the motor back out and then doing this side, but I'm just going to cut this all out, replate it like I did the other side, put the top plate over it, and call it a day. Alright, we're back, so I got it all cut out. I do a little bit of grinding, but this is what we got so far. We got it all cut out. All cut out up to there. We'll do so there'll be a piece that we're gonna weld in that attaches to here, down to here. I gotta still trim this up, make that a little prettier. I'm gonna take the grinder to this, try and grind most of this stuff out. And then what I've been using to treat the inside of it is this rust reform. Supposed to, I don't know, turn into a paintable surface, stop the rust where it's at. So I'm gonna throw this inside the frame rail before I weld the plate over it, so I'll let it dry for a little bit. I got some other stuff I can do. I'm gonna pull the fenders off. And what the hell? I'm gonna pull the fenders off, POR the inside of the fender wells and stuff. But if you look down here, I mean, this is pretty much what we pulled out of there. I mean, it's just rotted. That's pretty much what came out of this side too, and now it looks almost factory again. So we'll get this all prettied up, and then I will cut the pieces that I need to weld in and go from there. Alright, let's get back to it. Alright, so what I did was I just tacked there and tacked that one in there just to hold those in place so they don't move around after I put this plate over. Because it used to be spot welded here and spot welded here. Not anymore. So I just tacked it there to keep it in line, so when I put the K-member bolts back up through, they don't move and I can get them up through. Because if I don't, then I'm fucked. But, got that. Now, I'm going to spray some of this stuff in that I got the good old Harbor Freight. And, yeah, let's spray her in there, let her dry a little, and then weld her up. Alright, well, we have it all painted underneath. I put that rust stuff on. I might give it one more coat before I actually weld it. But this is all nice and dry now. I'll probably put one more coat. Right now I'm going to measure for this bottom plate first. I'll cut that out and then I'll weld that in. And then I'll measure for this top plate. And my plan is to line up here to there like I did on this one. How I continued the body line all the way. So it looks somewhat factory. I mean, if you don't know what you're looking at, after I do a little skim coat, a Bondo on each, just a skim coat. If you don't know what you're looking for, no one's even going to know that these strut towers were even compromised. So let me get to measuring and cutting and all that stuff and get back to work. Alright, well, I ended up actually finding a piece that is probably going to work. So basically what we're going to do is I gotta take all that stuff off first. Basically what's going to happen is this is going to go here. I'm going to pretty much line the lines up from here to here. I'll line that up. And then I'll use these spot welds. I'll spot weld it like the factory. And then I'll weld the rest of it in and should be good. Alright guys, well, got her all welded out, grinded down. She's looking pretty good. Let me show you. So this is pretty much the final product of it. I'll probably skim coat it, get some of the waves out from the grinder from just smoothing it out. Doesn't look totally factory, but I mean, you got an engine in here and you look down, you're not even going to be able to tell it that I fixed that with just plate steel, I don't think. Unless you really, really know what you're looking at. I think that looks pretty good. Looks almost factory. Same thing on that side. Probably going to do skim coat of Bondo on that too. Just a light skim coat just to fill in any imperfections. But that's going to end it here. I hope you guys got some idea of how to fix some strut towers. I know there's a million videos out there. There's a million ways to skin a cat. This is the way I skin the cat. So, hopefully you guys liked it. Let me know what you guys think. Comment, like, subscribe. I'm going to try and film more on doing this Mustang. And hopefully I'll be getting my S10 back. If you've been following the channel, you know I got an S10. I've got a bunch of different things going on. been a while since we've been posting, but I'm going to start posting more. Hey, I'll see you in the next one, guys. Later.